All right, we are live tonight. Evening, everybody. Whoever's in the chat. I am waiting for a bunch of my buddies, a bunch of friends. Oliver, maybe Arnold. We'll even get somebody else in here too. So let's see. Let's see if we who else is going to be here tonight. I'll just make sure. There we go. We got Hugh. Maybe, possibly, will be joining us tonight, and we'll see what happens. So tonight, I'm going to be just drawing on magic. I was originally going to work on a cover piece, but just trying to. Yeah. That's really where we're at right now. Is just trying to see if anybody's willing to jump on tonight. I think next week I'll see if I can get wow. Okay. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. I'm still recovering and all the other stuff. Let's see, what are we doing? We are going to draw some stuff tonight, I guess. Camera's trying to focus. Trying to see if I can get a good clean photo. Da, 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 da. Wonder who else is going to be joining us at all. So this is a second magic cover that I have in my little arsenal of space, and I'm always trying to get the face to come out correctly at a time, Just waiting for let's see if Arnold will make it tonight or not. Might end up working late or something like that. There we go. I feel like some days it's just trying to get a lot of work done, but in other days it's just trying to get things running smoothly and everything else too. So I'm hoping everybody has their I grabbed the wrong pencil for the tonight's stuff. Oh, hey Oliver. Didn't know you were in there.
Oh, just got in.
How you doing tonight?
Good, man. Good.
Weather's been pretty good.
It's a little bit chilly today here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I
Yesterday
mean,
was better.
it's been good for a couple days now, and the whole
Yep.
bit, right?
Yep.
Working on a commission.
Yeah. Going to work on the commission. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Thanks, man. Yep. I finished some commissions. So
Yeah, look at that.
yeah.
Love your magic, though. That's great.
Thanks, man.
You gonna color that tonight? Did you order any of the marker refills and stuff like that, or no?
No, not yet. I
No.
still have some good good markers. So
Yeah, I just bought
uh,
a bunch more from Amazon. There, $61 for 168 or something like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool. Uh, Sorry. Give me a sec.
No, no, take your time.
I'm trying to connect my headset. Can you hear me?
Yep, yep. 100%. No
Oh,
worries.
yeah.
No worries.
Okay, I can't. I don't know why it's not connecting. So, um, maybe I'll leave it now. I mean, I'm just gonna use the my cell phone. Um,
I was gonna get this week or no May. Is it May?
okay. Yep.
May or something is Asian Pacific something month or something like that.
Yeah.
And what you call it? Was gonna get maybe Ryan
Mm-hmm.
Odagwa to join, or but
Okay.
he's on another stream right now with Nam, and I was gonna jump on there with all of us
Okay.
jumping
Okay.
on there, but yeah, I think Nauman wants to do an interview with him first and the whole bit and all that stuff.
Oh,
So I
okay.
figured
Okay.
might as well just do this what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Punched off a bunch of so I've been doing tests on my OBS stuff
Yeah.
and getting my web camera to be streaming onto my whatnot and all
Yep.
sorts of stuff this whole
Mm-hmm.
week.
Yeah.
So every time I jump on, somebody would purchase something.
Right. Right. Yeah. How's your whatnot?
I'm doing okay. I'm slowly building. I'm slowly building my audience. That's the only thing.
Right.
But like anything we do, it's takes a little bit at a time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to be working on like the top stuff, right? And I end up always getting distracted or something like that. But
Right. Yeah.
my kids are home this week, right? So my little one, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
What about yours? Same, right? March break.
Yeah. Kids are all here.
Yeah,
So I set up here in my studio in my bedroom.
yeah.
Because the kid they had a nap earlier, so they can stay a little bit longer tonight.
Yeah. We were just trying to get the little one to take a shower, and she finally did.
Yeah, yeah.
Now she's back on the computer there.
We're live in YouTube, right?
Yep, we are live in YouTube.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see if I can post it on Facebook if people remember it. We are officially live on YouTube.
What's the call? What's the chill and draw, right?
Yeah, chill and draw. Let me see if I can. Oh, a bunch of people are live right now.
Oh, there is that.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Okay.
I'll send you a link. The
Yeah, I'm just um, because I can see which the camera, right? Other than
Yep.
if I don't know, it's it's too close. So I think that's the farther I can, or the closest that I can go. I don't know why it's not showing up here because I'm subscribed to your channel, to that channel. Oh,
There you go.
let's, oh, okay.
There's the
Right.
link.
Yeah, got it. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
There's
Okay, so there's no.
just
Okay.
just mute the audio, and I
Yeah,
think you'll be okay.
I did that. Yeah, too bad Arnold couldn't make it.
Yeah, I heard he
Not
got
feeling
sick.
well.
I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw the message and stuff.
yeah. Well, this time we always feel got that got that uh cold or flu type kind of.
Yeah, as it gets warmer,
Yeah,
then things
yeah.
get yeah, things get a little bit more the weathers and stuff like that. But it's also the
Is that a
March break
condition?
too.
Is that a
Sorry?
condition? Is
No,
that just
I the last one I did was I was waiting for the paint to dry, and I posted the on my Instagram, and
yeah?
somebody asked to buy it, and I said sure.
Oh,
So
that's
they ended
cool.
up buying it.
Right.
Then and I figured I'd draw another one because I was thinking maybe I should do Bolton Comic Con this
Yeah,
week,
yeah.
but it's on Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And out in Bolton there, and it's only like 40 minutes from me, or not
Yeah.
even. So I'm thinking of doing that one, but I have to contact David first and see if he has a spot, right? Because I
Okay.
think they're going to be in Owen Sound on Saturday. That's the only thing, right?
Mm. Mm.
But Saturday is my commitment. I got to go see the grandparents and all the other stuff too,
Oh,
right?
okay. Right.
But yeah, tonight will be, tonight I just want to hang.
Right. Yeah. Yep. I also uh,
You been
early
busy
this
all day?
morning. What?
You
Sorry.
been busy all day?
Yeah, I'm busy with my tax.
Oh,
Trying to.
I got to do
I
that.
did that earlier. Yeah.
I have to do that too.
Yeah.
Just getting all the elements and stuff like that.
Yeah. I know. Well, because with me, I can't focus on my work if
Yeah.
if I'm if I'm thinking of something else. So that's why I want to finish that first. So get in my way, so I can just focus on you know doing
Doing the work, doing the drawing.
commission
Yeah.
and work. Do you have a particular color or marker when you use when you're doing a skin tone?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like
Why do you want to know, or do you want
no
to?
no no no. I'm just curious with because I always most of the time there's just like set of colors that I'm using for my skin tone.
So
It's just like
I use three skin tones
hmm
of color right now because my other ones are all gone. But
yeah, right. That's the thing.
right, I go through
That's
them
what I
really
also want
quickly.
to know. Because
So a lot of
if
time
you
it's
run
something
out,
that is like a warm yellow kind of thing, flora
right,
white. Then
right,
I have a mid-tone, a 135. This is a
okay.
pale cherry pink. Then my
Mhm.
shadow is 139, a flesh tone.
What's that?
So
What kind of marker is that?
I don't know. They're cheap.
Oh, right.
right?
Yeah. That's just
So
that's just
to
what I
get
was
around
thinking.
that, I
Okay.
have so
Oh, that's
I use salmon pink as
mhm.
my base.
Okay.
Then you
Oh, Simon Pink.
lightly
Okay.
right, and you go a little darker
Mm-hmm.
on the barely beige, but it's like a red almost, right?
Right. Right.
And that's it. I mean, then it's really it's the skin tones themselves are pretty much like this. I think is the darker 29 is my shadow,
Mm-hmm.
and pink is to add like rosies and stuff like that around
Right.
the
Right.
edges
Yeah.
and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's but I created myself a skin tone chart and
Right.
I tried
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
these,
okay. Yeah. That's nice.
right?
That's a good
So
cool
I just
idea.
randomly throw together like maybe four colors, sometimes three colors. Sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
pick like the last three, or
Yep.
sometimes I pick the first three, and that's it,
Oh, right. Right.
right?
Yeah. That's a cool idea.
I always have my go to skin tone, right? My
Mm-hmm.
thing is I should mix them in acrylic and
Oh,
save a
right. Yeah.
bottle somewhere.
Yeah. What about like if you're coloring? Have you tried coloring full in using acrylic? Acrylic.
Yeah, I've painted in full acrylic,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you're talking about like the whole book,
No, I
like a
mean,
sketch cover, or the
like
cards.
yeah, for a cards or for like
I
a
use I
sketch.
use the acrylic to paint the background, solid
Oh, okay.
colors. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you need a lot of coverage really
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
quickly,
That's what.
you know what I
Oh,
mean.
yeah.
And the other stuff I use is as a wash, like a uniform tone wash.
Mm-hmm. So you don't use that for like, you know, like all in everything. Like I mean, like full acrylic in all the coloring.
Um, like
Have you tried that?
like this,
Oh,
like
okay, okay.
full painting.
That's full painting, yeah.
Um, full painting. That's acrylic.
Mm-hmm.
That's acrylic with uh, black ink,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's acrylic with black ink. That's acrylic with some acrylic. The
Mm-hmm.
black is from the acrylic. So,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Oh, nice, yeah.
It's the part of doing the mixed media stuff, right?
Right, yeah, yeah.
Like I'm thinking of painting that,
Mm.
finish painting it.
Mm-hmm.
Getting all the render of the details and all the other pieces together, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Darken the tone a little bit more, then scan it, and that will be done. But this is
yeah,
all
yeah.
acrylic, right? So I do my line work in the microns, and I paint over the area, so
Right.
just enough for me to see.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, I was hoping, but I think Hugh's doing conventions or something like that. I forget.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You said that you messaged Yui, right?
Yeah, 3 days left in the campaign for the Kickstarter in Niobe.
No, okay. But you fully banded, right?
Well, yeah, but he's what do we got? Oh, look at that. We're at 12,000
Oh, nice.
Canadian. He
Uh-huh.
needs to get at least 14,000 to have wiggle room
Oh,
for
okay. For okay.
what do you call it? Yeah.
Is that to unlock some, some what do you call this? Backer. What do you call that? Um, those backer incentives.
Yeah. Hey Christina, how you doing? I wonder how this works here. Can I pin that to the top? Let's see, my stream. There we go. I'm going to pin this, I think. Where do I click on that? Pin message. There you go. So pretty much, yeah. So the Niobe stuff is really, we're looking at, what do you call it? We're looking at, so he's already fully funded.
Yeah.
The issue is the funding is basically for all the materials, the books, the um, printing, the shipping costs, and everything else,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then the only thing is if we can go over that by a couple $1,000,
Yeah.
that will give him the opportunity to fund the next book.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The final book of that.
Mhm.
And basically he needs another 3,000 just to have to pay the artists, all
Oh,
the artists, the inkers, the colorists,
for the next book, you mean,
for the
right?
next book. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Christine. Yeah. So that's the thing. It's all about like the Kickstarter wants you to set up a goal to have this book done. Anything over that will be towards like the next book or whatever, right?
Right.
And ideally, that's what he wants. He wants to be able to, if he can get enough backers on the project, the next book is guaranteed to be done like almost right away. If once Kickstarter takes their money and all the other stuff, right? So that way he has enough funds to feed the next project. I mean, he won't have any money left over. Like he's not being paid himself, right? That's really what it is. He's gonna pay all the other artists, and like he's already paid a lot of all the artists and everybody else too, right? So that's really what the Kickstarter is all about.
Yeah.
The only thing that's messing up a lot of the Kickstarter stuff is people's hesitance and I don't know, like whatever whatever else is there, like people run into, right?
Yeah, and again, we heard from him that there's some instances where some of the backer pulls out, right?
Some backers will definitely drop out, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Right. It's not helping that the tariffs is kicking in and everybody's unsure and
Right.
That's the only thing.
Right.
I should message Arnold and hopefully he's doing okay.
Yeah, I messaged Arnold earlier.
There we go. The problem with drawing armor is you're trying to make it look like consistent and all these other things that
Got a lot of lately I've been getting a lot of requests of magic.
Magic is the it girl right now.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. I did Jeff the Land Shark. Did you see that? All the
Yeah.
that was fun.
Yeah.
I should do a digital painting of that. Get them ready for
Yeah, yeah.
Niagara Falls or something like that.
So you're did you hear back from James and are you confirmed for Niagara Falls Comic Con?
No, I didn't. I haven't emailed them yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you haven't. Okay.
It's laziness. I spent the day
Right.
reorganizing my markers,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
cleaning like my airbrush, and hopefully it works.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's all
Why? What's wrong
clogged.
with your airbrush?
It clogs up afterwards, right?
Oh, right.
So I mean, these airbrush I buy, they're about $20, not even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not like I have the really good expensive one. Where is it? I forget. But I won't pull that out. I'll use these cheaper ones because I run the I use them to spray the varnish and
Oh,
whatever
right,
else
right,
stuff
right.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
And they get clogged pretty easily because I'm kind of lazy.
Yeah, that's the thing about well, for me, that's why I haven't used mine. Because I don't know, I'm tired of like cleaning it up or spending time cleaning it up,
Yeah, yeah.
which you have to do, right? When you use it because you don't want to clog it. So that's just the thing. That's why I haven't really used my airbrush.
Like a lot of the airbrush is once you start using it, everything is um, all this is kind of like starts to clog up and
Mm-hmm. So the okay. So that's what you're doing earlier. You cleaning it up.
I was running through. I have an ultrasonic, to clean my glasses and stuff. So I
Okay.
took it all apart and I let it sit through in a little bit of soap and warm water, and I ran the ultrasonic for a while
Mm-hmm.
just to vibrate. But I had to go in, take the whole airbrush apart, um, and did a really deep clean of that. I'm gonna test it tonight when I work on. Once we're off the air,
Yeah.
I'll go back to working on the SpongeBob stuff.
Oh, you're studying it.
Huh?
You're studying it.
I already got what 6, 7 cards done.
No, no, cool.
So I was hoping to like every day I was gonna do maybe 4 cards a day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In 10 days, I would have everything all done, right? All 40 cards.
Right. Yeah.
So that way I can get out of the way because did you um, did you get any emails yet? This maybe next week. I think we're gonna get an email from Upper Deck.
Oh, what for?
DC Annual.
I think it's already out.
No, something else. I think for later on.
Oh yeah, I think I received like last week.
Oh, did you receive one from them? Okay.
Actually, yeah, I think that was actually around 2 weeks ago.
I haven't received anything. I emailed Matt.
No, I received the what do you call this? The invitation.
From Upper Deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't received it, so I had to reach out to Matt and go,
Mhm.
"Hey, Matt, did I mess up somewhere?" He goes, "No, we're releasing DC Annual or something like that, and we'll let you know." I'm like, oh, "Okay, next
Mhm.
week."
Yeah. It's a new set, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a new set
Yeah.
because I told him like, "Hey, I finished Batman, but I haven't heard anything back from anybody."
For like new set, you are
Yeah,
you
for a
waiting
new
for?
set.
Yeah, you're waiting for a new set, right? Yeah.
I'm waiting for a new set, but I haven't heard back from anybody from. Okay. I'm trying to give Magic some sort of armor thing, but I'm not
Mm-hmm.
really sure if I'm.
Have you seen some? There's a lot of like new costume that
That they
like
got for the rival stuff.
yeah. There's the rivals. There's this costume designed by J.
Scott
Scott
Campbell.
Campbell. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like the one that um I did for sketch card.
Yep.
That was a cool design.
I figured I'd do a bunch of them, like Jeff the Land Shark kind of thing,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and I could sell that at a convention or something.
Yep. Yeah.
Just the original art, anyways. I don't have
Yeah.
time to make prints and run to the
Yeah. No.
printer and
Uh-huh.
pick up a box. And problem
Right.
is,
Oh
every
yeah.
time I go to the printer, it's a minimum I have to order like 100, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You still have some old prints
Oh, I still have
stuff,
them. Yeah,
right? Yeah. Yeah.
I find that the sales of those has gone down.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Uh, People are looking for more original art than anything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, so last week I went to a card store
Yep.
here in my area
Mm-hmm.
and expecting to go in and buying like a pack of card for maybe $5-6. Yeah, yeah, that was the. So I go in. I looked at the Spider-Man series
Yep.
that I drew, and it's $189 for a box, and they don't
What?
sell packs. They sell the entire box.
Yeah. 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 Oh.
I'm like, no.
Did you work on the DC Annual 20, the one that came out?
No, I didn't. I worked
Oh,
on the Batman. I worked on the Batman.
okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
So
okay.
I'm hoping maybe Superman will come out. I want to work on some of the Superman stuff too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Boy.
I'm just laughing on the stuff that we're trying to get a hold of,
Right.
right? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if I can give her some knee pads next. First, I have to draw the knee, then I have to give her the knee pads.
So
What
this is what I'm using.
I find the cards to be really thin. That's the issue.
For what?
Those cards,
What card? Sorry.
the one you're working on.
Oh yeah, I was seeing.
Oh man, I was yeah tomorrow I got to run and dentist. I think around
Mhm.
noon. Stop by the comic book shop. Let's see how much money I owe for all this blank sketch cover I got on order. If they came
Oh,
in,
no, I haven't done that in a while.
yeah.
I uh, I have to pick up some of my books too. Hmm.
All right.
Oh, busy. That's
I'm debating how am I going to do this piece. Should I just use Copic on it or paint it?
go straight. You mean?
Yeah, the drawing itself. I'm just working out the detail right now,
Mm-hmm.
trying to see where I can do what I can do with the lights, and I think the more skin I exposed on her, the better. I think
Right. Yeah. Of course.
you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, Christine, if you're watching. I did a oh man. I usually ship them out pretty fast. That's the only thing.
What?
The cards
Oh,
should
okay.
have kept one or two before I ship them out.
Do you scan your?
I just photograph it real quick, right? So I have a wall of markers and I put a little stand on it and I put the card on it and I just take a picture of it.
Oh, just take picture of it.
Yeah, like if it's a Marvel, if it's an AP, I'll scan some of that
Right.
for the heck of it. But a lot of time, because I throw them in a case,
Mm-hmm.
I just take a picture of it on my wall of markers, right? So
Yeah.
I'll move my camera here. So right here in front of me is my wall of markers, right?
Right.
So what I do is I got these little clear plastic stands that,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
right? And I kind of do this with them. Like I pull like two of these markers out as my holder and I do
Mm-hmm.
that.
Right.
Then I take a card
Yeah.
and I just plop it right there
Right.
and I just snap, right? That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Create the little videos of them.
Yeah.
What are you doing them? Huh. Oh well. Maybe I'll paint. So I was did you hear about
Well, what?
Dustin Nguyen? You know about him?
Who? Sorry.
Dustin? His name is Dustin. He's got the same last name I do, Vietnamese. He drew for Image for a while back in the day,
Okay.
and
Okay.
he's doing a bunch of stuff for Marvel and DC and all that stuff. So
Okay.
he went on a rampage, telling Marvel to f off,
Whoa. Why?
huh?
Why?
because they refused to increase his pay, and because all he's asking for is a little bit more, right? Because he's been
Mm-hmm.
doing stuff for him for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he just got fed up and he says, "Screw you guys! I'm done drawing stuff for you guys." So a
Mm.
bunch of creator kind of came out and said, "Yeah, Marvel hasn't been undercutting creator for a long time, right?"
Yeah. Not paying.
Well, like what they just did with that's why they removed the license from Upper Deck, because Upper Deck was giving out APs. They don't want to give
Oh.
out APs,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So we no longer have APs because you getting paid $15 or $20 a card is good enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want it, then we'll take it somewhere else, and there'll be plenty of artists willing to do for cheap,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah. Right.
That's the thing with our industry is like we're all work for hire,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So he got fed up because a lot of his stuff is like if he draws
Is
their
he the one who's working for DC?
Marvel.
Oh, he's not working on DC now. Like,
Maybe he's working on DC right now. But he got fed up
but
with
yeah, before
Marvel.
he used to draw. He used to draw the baby, or like the baby version, or the Batman, the Gotham. Is
No, I
that
don't think that's him.
okay? Okay, maybe that. Okay,
Yeah,
maybe
that's not
that's
him.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
So yeah, he's got it fed up because what happens is if he draws a cover or something for them, they can take it and they put it on, they license it out,
Yeah, yeah.
and he doesn't get a license fee or any of that stuff. He doesn't get royalties. He doesn't get any of that because that's how they make a lot of their money, right?
Oh, no more royalties for Marvel artists now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
really?
why he got fed up.
But before they used to, they pay royalties, right?
They used to,
Yeah,
because, but what happened was, Rob Liefeld and creator of Deadpool, he
yeah,
doesn't,
yeah.
all this other stuff, and he's angry at them, and
Mm-hmm.
because they're they're making billions. It's all about the shareholders and the artists.
Right.
Even if they give out royalties to the artists, it's very little. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right. You get $1 billion movie, and the the artist or the creator of that maybe get like $3,000 or something like that,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Because I remember talking with I think Jim Shooter
Okay.
at I think Aurelia or something like that. I forget.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
He was telling me, he created Thanos and these other stuff.
Right.
He gets more money from being on the credit of the Avenger movie than actually Marvel paying them.
Really? Really?
Right?
Wow.
Because when if your name goes on the Screen Actors Guild, there's a rate for unions and people that has to be paid. Right? It's
Yeah. Yeah.
part of the
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like law in Hollywood kind of thing,
Right.
right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But in the Marvel world, if you're just drawing for Marvel, they can give you whatever they want, right?
Really? Wow.
But that's how they do things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is their product, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But good thing is that we're not into that. Um. You know, we're not gonna get that headache.
Well, I want that headache eventually one day, but that won't happen at all, right? Not
Mhm.
not with
But still, I didn't know that. Like, I wonder how like those big artists, like you know, like popular artists now, like say
they're
like,
grinding away worse than we are,
hmm
right? Like like J. Scott Campbell hasn't drawn a book in like what,
Yeah, yeah, and
15
just all the
years,
covers.
right?
Yeah,
If he gets like every cover he does, he's probably making at least 5,000-6,000 bucks,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
But when you really think about it, $5,000-6,000 is not very much for the amount of stuff that he does, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
this, every time you release a cover, it sells like crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Oh yeah,
thing. And Magic is the thing right now because of Marvel Rival,
yeah,
um,
yep.
right? So I
Yeah,
guarantee that that's why a lot of us wants to do covers, right? Because cover is the easy route. It's the better money for the amount of
yep.
hours that we spend
Mm-hmm. True.
compared
Yeah.
to like if you had to do interior,
Yep.
right? So if you have to do interior, you got to do 20 pages
Right. Yeah.
and you got to break the pages down. You got to,
Mm-hmm.
do the
True.
art every panel,
Yep.
drawing all day for $150,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah. Oh,
200,
yeah.
maybe if you're lucky in a day, right? So, you know, and it's not like we spend 4 hours a day drawing. It's
Yep.
like we spend the entire day drawing.
Mm-hmm. True. Yeah. Yep. That's why a lot of like artists is using digital on their sequentials.
Yeah. And then you have fans complaining that the artists are using like digital assets on the background
Yeah.
instead of drawing it. And at the same time, you're like, but I don't get paid enough to draw all the buildings in the background,
Mm-hmm. True.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is where I'm a little different from you. I summarize my backgrounds to fire and flame and smoke,
All right.
right?
Well, if it's like again for me, I told you my process. For back when I'm still doing the marble set for upper deck and for marble, right? Um, Especially lately, I just do like 10 sketches of detailed um uh let's say I did 30, right? I did 30 sketches. I'll do 10 sketches of full detailed, or at least there's a lot of details, some
Yep.
backgrounds, maybe two characters in some, and then 10 sketches that is
Portraits.
either headshot or torso, or you know and some quarter shot,
Yeah.
or even like full body in some shot, but less background. So
The
that's how
thing,
I.
yeah. The thing I'm gonna do with SpongeBob is I'm gonna do 20 full figure of
Yeah.
all the characters.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all on their own, right?
Yeah.
But I have a uniform background, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I did this. So I
Oh,
did, you know what I mean? The
yeah.
blue and the bubbles.
Yeah.
So they're all the same. There's SpongeBob. There's
But it's
Patrick,
nice. I
and
love it.
right.
That's a good one.
Then what I'm doing is action pieces,
Okay. Okay.
right? So where there are two of them connecting to each other
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
from all the episodes. So I'm
Right.
doing that,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
right?
That's cool.
So there's 20 of those,
Mm-hmm.
and 20 of the because the SpongeBob universe, there's a lot of characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's plenty to draw. So that's easy to
Yeah.
do. So that's what I'm doing for the kids, and I'm keeping them very bright, very
Yeah. Yeah.
vivid,
Yeah. Yeah.
very
Yeah.
right. That's why I'm thinking I can get this stuff done before the end of the month here.
Yeah. Yep. How many sketches did you get?
I asked for 40. I didn't ask for more.
Okay. Yeah.
They offered you can have more if you want, and I said no. I'm just gonna do 40. 40 is a comfortable level for me, where on my schedule and
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. It depends on your schedule too,
Because
right?
what will happen is I have a funny feeling if I took like 100 or something like that, then Upper Deck comes and
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. But usually, oh, what do you call this? How much? Are you okay to talk about this? Like, how much are they paying you?
What for the
The
thing?
tops.
Tops only pays
That's for tops.
$15. Period.
Only 15.
Yep. No
Hmm.
negotiation. No nothing.
Oh, really?
Take it or leave it. Based on Disney's product.
Hmm. And that's without APs.
APs nothing.
You see, that's the thing.
It's not Tops. It's actually Disney that dictates it.
Oh,
It's Disney.
Disney.
Yeah, it's Marvel.
But but SpongeBob is not Disney, right?
Yeah, they're the Disney is the one who owns Lucasfilm, who owns Marvel, who owns they're
Nickelodeon.
the one who dictates all the costs and everything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Nickelodeon pays a little bit more. I forget what this one was paid for, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I
Yeah.
think later on, because I want to get a few decks in with them to show that I'm reliable, right? That's really what they're looking at.
Right.
Then I can see
So
if I can negotiate and get a little higher fee, right?
are they open for like?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
It's a big corporation.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you get the emails from these guys,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like it feels like tech support. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not really they don't have somebody at the other end who's like a
But when you did you apply for it? Like to get into tops?
I had to fill out a form. Yeah.
No, I mean apply. Like, did you send any tryout? Sketch cards or sketches.
Well, they always ask you like a portfolio link, all the other stuff. I sent them my
Oh,
portfolio
oh,
links,
okay, okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Then they sent me a bunch of forms, and I filled it out all wrong
Mm-hmm.
because all the forms are filled out online,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I have no idea half the term what they mean. And a lot of it has to do with like retailers and what do they call us contractors, kind of
Yeah.
like they want a business number, they want blah blah blah, all this other stuff.
Right. Yeah.
While at Upper Deck was a lot easier because they just send you a W-9 or a W-8.
Yeah. 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 Right.
You kind of filled it out and you're done with. This here, they literally get you to fill out a bunch of forms.
Mm-hmm.
I had to call my bank,
Yeah.
pay $16 to get a letter
Okay.
from my bank that says, I live here, my bank account, my routing
Right.
number,
Right. Yeah.
my blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah, all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then even then, just last week they were trying to pay me, they couldn't do it.
Okay.
So I called my bank again, and they sent me a PDF on how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I attached that with my other information
Mm-hmm.
to send back on their website. Then that's how I got paid, right?
Mm-hmm. For the Star Wars, you mean? Is that for the
Yeah,
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Oh, you don't have to. You didn't have to wait that long, right?
Oh no, they were pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But a lot of like process. You have
It's
to
a lot
follow.
of paperwork. It's
Yeah.
more. I wasn't expecting a lot of paperwork.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I like our Upper Deck.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Right. At least Upper Deck will give us what do you call it? The AP stuff that we want.
Hmm. Because imagine, even for like, even if you're getting artist group,
Yeah.
uh, I know there's a lot of like artists didn't, wasn't able to
Sell their stuff.
sell their APs, right?
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't have a I don't have an issue selling my APs.
Selling APs.
My APs usually sell pretty good. Well, could be the art style, I guess.
Yeah, like art style, and maybe again, that's why you have to at least
Hey, Waven.
put some effort in your sketches. Put some details and some
It's the I don't know if it's the detail. I think it's the style that
stuff.
we do it in. I do mine very you do it like you have a lot of details, you have a lot of the stuff. Sometimes I skip a lot of details, but I do a
Mhm.
lot of styling on the back. My
Right, right,
background
right. Okay, yeah.
like almost invisible unless you're holding in your hand and you can actually see the white lines and
Yep.
the the little things here and there, right? But
Hmm.
I think it's the style. I think that what
Yeah, yeah,
makes
yeah, yeah.
right. You have a certain look that everybody likes, right?
Right.
Yours is like a comic book panel that you know what I mean.
Yeah, like ever since that's my style, right?
Yep.
More of like into like comic book, um, like, like the homage or the early image style. That's always been my. I feel like that's always been my style.
Yeah. Hey, Waven. Oliver and I are just hanging out and just talking shop right now. If you have any questions, just ask in the comment in the chat there. I'm trying to. I'm just trying to figure out how am I going to light this.
Oh yeah, the like the what?
The scene, because the main source of light has always been that sword.
Yeah, but she's been covering it, right?
Yeah,
How about like there's like a light source underneath,
yeah. I was
like
thinking doing a portal,
yeah, the portal, right? The portal.
right?
So you
Like the
have
sheep
to,
coming through the portal.
yeah. So there's you have two light source. Um, do you usually do or that's your always your process? Start with the colored pencil or
Uh,
lead,
this is just a red. I
red
used
lead.
before I used to use blue, but my eyesight isn't as great with the blue anymore. So I
Okay, yeah.
switched over to red,
Mm-hmm.
right?
But
And
when
if I,
you
yep,
but when you do you erase that when you
yep,
do?
to a
Okay, okay.
certain amount, yes,
Mm-hmm,
it
mm-hmm.
disappears.
It
I
disappears.
use the micron like you do, but what I do is I don't apply a lot of the microns. I use the micron as if it was like my outline real
Okay.
quick
Yeah.
and dirty where the details I might want to keep.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go over it with Copic. What happens is I find that the Copic, um, I'm lazy with the edges, so it
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of bleeds outside here and there. And
Right.
I then once I get all the muddy color in, I go through with the brush pen afterwards, and
Oh, okay. Right.
that's where I rein in the edges and
Mm-hmm.
clean up the details, right?
Yeah.
Even when I do the cards, sometimes I just do the red line.
Yeah.
Then I just jump in with the Copic and I just the alcohol marker and it's all muddy. Then I
Mm-hmm.
go in the microns and I clean up the lines and right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Cause was that a color pencil or just a colored lead?
It is a erasable Prismacolor erasable
Oh, okay.
color
Okay.
pencil.
Okay. Cool.
But I also have it's the same thing, but it's in a lead format.
Okay. Okay.
The lead I like because it's pointy all the time. I don't have to sharpen it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The only thing I don't like is about a centimeter in near the end of the lead.
Yeah.
It doesn't it it rotate. You know, if you draw enough, it stays flat in one end,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
every time you rotate, it doesn't rotate because it keeps
Right. Yeah.
flipping back to that. So I got
Yeah.
to pull out that 1 centimeter and toss it, and you know what I mean.
Right.
I
Yeah.
always end up losing that 1 centimeter
Right.
of
Oh, yeah.
lead.
That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah.
What else is? Are you going to Toronto Comic Con?
No.
No,
No.
I think Arnold's going. No,
I think Arnold's just going to help Carlos.
yeah. Hopefully he's. They're leaving Thursday.
Yeah.
Right, Thursday's the day of the show. No,
I think so. Yeah.
I need to. I hate these little horn things that she has. I prefer just draw horns, man. Gonna watch the Daredevil movie or
Oh,
TV show.
the new series, right?
Yeah, but you know, sit and watch or draw and finish off the card.
I don't know. I can't. I'm not gonna stay that long too, so you can watch it still if you want.
No, no, no,
Like
no,
I
no.
might. I don't know. I might stay till. Yeah, maybe. I
We
don't
can
know.
end it. We can end it soon and stuff. Whoever's
15
jumping
more
in.
minutes or before, just before 11. I don't want. I don't want my kids to stay that long too.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just working out the details right now before I actually sit down and do this stuff.
Yeah.
When I work on a sketch cover, I don't like to rush because it
Yeah.
takes
Oh yeah. Same with me. Yeah.
right. Like before, I was doing it or whatnot, and I'm just like, I really don't like having to rush.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you have a time limit and and stuff. And I said, you know what? If you guys are commissioning me sketch covers, it's going to take a while because I have to paint it. I got to prepare the paper. I got to do all this other stuff. I'm not doing it within the show. If you
Mhm.
guys want to do it within the show, I can do it. But it's going to have to be pencils and something dirty and quick.
Right.
But if you want some, it's either quick, quick and cheap, or pay a little bit more and it'll take a little bit more time and you turn out a little bit better.
Right.
That's really what it comes down to. All right. Well, why don't we end it at 10:45? How's that?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
We can do that again next week.
Yeah, yeah,
Actually,
that's not a problem.
yeah.
I'm okay with that. Just hang out, make sure
Yeah.
that
That's a little bit. Yeah. That's it's still good to do this.
because it gives you a chance to show off the video too.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Well, with this one, I don't know. I might finish this tomorrow.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah. Still have to put a lot of like those
The backgrounds and stuff
the
like that.
background. Yeah.
Yeah, just gray it out a little bit.
Mm-hmm,
Make the
mm-hmm.
background soft focus and everything else.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm
That's the
kind of
idea.
surprised that your micron doesn't bleed as much as mine does.
Oh, why?
I don't know why sometimes.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. That's
my
why I try not to. Before I used to.
like it picks up the black on my tip. You know what I mean?
This is what I do. I do layouts, right? I do layouts in separate board,
Yep.
and then I just trace it here, so that I don't have a lot of like erasure.
Yep.
So when you ink it, because I feel like when you do the layouts directly in the sketch cards,
Yep.
and of course you're gonna make some erasure when you're not done with the, not um satisfied with the layouts, right? So
Right.
erase it, and then that's the thing. That's where it started to, like the surface of the sketch card, you know, um, started having some, like I don't know what you call that, but the like the because
The
of the
surface is
eraser.
broken and the paper isn't as
Yeah, like that, right? Yeah.
yeah,
So when you ink it, you feel that the line,
kind of,
is smudging, or
yeah, yeah,
I think, yeah, that's for me. When I started doing that before, I feel like I also noticed that before, when I used to go directly sketching on my my sketch cards,
right.
and I have some layouts that I can get the right exact idea that I want, and I do a lot of like erasing. Yeah, I feel like the lines is not that crisp, you know.
Yeah. So that's why I don't do heavy ink work at the beginning. I do the ink work afterwards.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I go. That's how I approached it. Right. So, for example, in this piece, I don't do the black inking. The pencil is just for me to see
Yeah,
right now,
right.
and I try to keep that in my head. So when I erase this, I
Yeah,
still
yeah,
have just enough to see, and I
right.
would go over with the the alcohol marker, right? And
Yeah,
if it picks up the line a little bit here and
hmm
smudges it, I'm okay with it because I'll
right,
fix that with my final inking,
right. Yeah, yeah.
right? Like I find it easier for me to So, for example, her pants, I'm going to lay down blue, right? That's the color for black, right? So I'll do
Yeah.
a light blue all over her pants, period, and just leave it. Then when I start inking the black around area. Then afterwards, if I need to add light sources and stuff, I'll put that in after, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I go about doing my process. So that way I don't
Mm-hmm.
smudge it and the other thing too, right? But the other advantage I have is I use acrylic to sometimes I use my Posca acrylic just to give the highlight that I want in the different colors. But I
Mm-hmm.
try to plan that out as much as I can, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing we got it pretty good is when we're doing sketch cards because it's just a small amount of space and I don't have to worry a lot about it because we can hide a lot of the mistakes.
Yeah.
On a sketch cover, it's it's a bigger format. That's the only thing, right?
Right. Right. Like for that black, how much are you selling it?
Which
Are you
one?
going to fully color that?
This? It's about $150 US.
150. Okay.
That's my one page, one side.
I think that's good. That's a good price.
Yeah. If you want to do a wraparound, it becomes 300,
Right. Yeah.
right? And that's how I calculate because it's really right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
if you want two characters, then I do maybe 200, 250 for one
Mm-hmm.
side,
Yeah.
right? How more complex if it's just the one characters. Because I have the one, I already sold the one, so I got two of these left. So I'm drawing on
Mm-hmm.
it now.
Yeah.
If I bring this to the Bolton Comic Con or whatever, I guarantee this will be gone at the show
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
for at least $150 Canadian, $200 Canadian around there, right? That's if somebody's into the magic, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And that's it. That should like even just selling 3 or 4 sketch card will make back my table,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Right. Yeah.
But I find that um, on my whatnot stream, I do a 50% off special every Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
and that is $30 US. So, but I limit it to 4, so I go from 8 till midnight, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's 4 hours, an hour card, right? So that kind of works out. Then once in a while, I'll get the extra commissions. So what I try to do is my commissions are outside of the whatnot because whatnot
Yeah.
takes
Yeah.
the fee. So I tell them to hit me up on Instagram and PayPal me, and that it
Yeah.
works out better for both of us, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I signed up for Canada Post, the business
Yeah. 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 Right.
thing, and I filled out a form, and I paid on average sending stuff down to the US is about
Mm-hmm.
$20 Canadian or so with tracking, right?
Yeah.
So I always do that, right? And I, ask the customer to pay that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
on top.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that worked out really well because the tracking helps because I don't send anything to the US without tracking anymore, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Learn the hard way. Unless you know the person, right? If they start ordering, like if that person starts ordering a lot from you,
Yeah.
right? Then yes, you can stop doing tracking and just drop it in the mail, like a
Mm-hmm.
regular flat
Yeah.
mailer or something like that. If they're okay with it, right?
Yeah.
That's really what that is. So yeah, um, thank you everybody who are joining
Right.
us. We're just hanging out and just drawing today.
Mm-hmm.
I might jump on Naman's show later on. I think he still has it running. I'm not sure. But hopefully, we'll see everybody here next week. Give Oliver a follow. His Instagram's there. And myself. Arnold couldn't make it tonight because he's got a cold. And maybe next week we'll get maybe Hugh can be available or I'll see who else is going to be available. But yeah, that's it.
Yep.
So we're going to end it now. Thanks a
Okay.
lot, everybody. Have a great
Thank you
night.
too. Thanks again.
Yeah, no worries like that. So I'm
Okay.
going to end the
See you
stream.
next week,
Yep.
or catch you next week.
So we